What's going on, guys? Styx here with the Token Minorities, bringing you a TCG and chill sesh because exams have started up, and that means that I don't have as much free time anymore, unfortunately. So yeah, you're gonna have to go with a TCG and chill sesh. I am so sorry, but hopefully I can bring you guys some legacy content, because I mean that's ultimately what I go for with these TCG and chill seshes, but that doesn't always end up being the case, just because like the legacy ladder is relatively dead, but I'm hoping that we can get some matches anyway. But without further ado, let's just go ahead and start looking. I probably should have started this earlier, or started looking earlier, just because like it generally takes a little while for us to be able to find matches. And guys, I also do apologize if I stop talking for a second. I am watching my little sister's volleyball game live streamed on my dual monitor setup, so if I'm looking for a second, that means that there is a very solid rally going on. And if I also like pop off or go like, yeah, that's because that my little sister is doing good, and my little sister is kind of awesome. So yeah, I mean, just a heads up. I mean, that's kind of what happens with TCG and chill sessions. I mean, they really are they're just more chill, I mean, as the name implies. So yeah, we're just waiting on sorry, it already happened. Just waiting on opponent. I mean, if it takes a little bit too long, then I'll probably switch over to legacy, or switch over to expanded. But if you give me 1 sec to check the score really quickly. I think my little sister just did something. Hold on. Yeah, that was, we do have crappy internet, so that does tend to happen. Man, there is nobody on the legacy ladder. That is so disappointing. But, I mean, I guess this does give us an opportunity to jump into expanded, I suppose, and show off what the post-rotation or post-ban format is like. I mean, I'm probably going to do what I end up doing anyway, which is just search for legacy for a little bit. If I can't find it, then just search, then do an expanded game, jump back and forth, that type of thing. So, I mean, I didn't even see what my opponent was running because I'm watching my little sister's game. You know, I really shouldn't be doing this, but I have to multitask at this point. Oh, whoops, that was... Sorry, wow, I didn't even realize... Yes, I would... you know what, with Night March, I mean, I know that you're generally supposed to go second, but I actually like going first just because it lets me get things set up, and oh boy. Oh, well, okay, that's kind of better, and my opponent is able to... And my opponent has to do that, and okay, no. Ah, you gotta be kidding me, I hate this start. Alright, so we start with a Shaman, and my opponent is running Mega Ray. That is absolutely... amazing. Oh, crap. And yeah, I don't have anything else that I want to do. And yeah. Wait, what? My opponent is running Mega Rayquaza and Rotom? That is so weird, but either way, what I'm going to do is just start off pretty straightforward. Grab a Lampent, then I can Ultra Ball that thing away. Get rid of both of these. I could grab another Shaman, but I think at this point I just want to get a Zorua set up so that way I can start Zorking a little bit later, play that down, Sycamore away my hand, see if I can get... Well, that's not anything good. Wow, holy crap, are you serious? This is ridiculous. Ultra Ball, get rid of both of these. I'm going to grab a Shaman just because I want to extend a little bit more this turn. Holding off on the Dimension Valley because I want to counter my opponent's Stadium when that inevitably comes down. So, okay, there we go. I can work with this. And boom, that was a very solid first turn. And yeah, so my little sister is currently winning by 2. Yeah, go little Styx. Or actually, yeah, she was. So Styx was actually a nickname in high school that a lot of people called me. And so my little sister, when she came in, she's 4 years younger than me. She came in, everybody was like, "Oh, it's little Styx." 1 second. There's a really good rally going on. Okay, so they did get the point. Good. And yeah, so Yeah, so they started calling our little Styx, and we do win the game because my opponent had a whole lot of nothing. So, I mean, yeah, that was solid enough. I really didn't get to show off what this deck does because, I mean, yeah, we really didn't even have a game. But let's jump back into Legacy, see if we can get something else going. Come on, come on. Yeah, there you go. Sorry, little sister just got a kill. But yeah, let's try to find something in the Legacy format because, like, yeah, I mean, this is actually kind of perfect description as to why perfect, like, example as to why I do my Legacy games the way I do, where I usually go up against Henry, and we just play it out like that, and we actually get one, so that is fantastic. Yeah, and so we do get the coin flip, and let's see if we can get this. Yes, we do, so we win. We will definitely take that, as I'm obviously running Celebi and Genesect Prime. So, okay, let's do this. Let's do... yeah, I mean, like, that's really all I gotta do. I mean, just play this Celebi, play the Smeargle, and hope that I draw into energy that I can get going. But either way, this is a very, very good start. And yeah, so well, I mean, assuming we hit heads and get energy, and okay, so this is Rush Float. Oh my gosh, are you kidding me? Seriously, that's ridiculous. So let's just go ahead and switch into the Smeargle portrait, see what my opponent has. Has a whole lot of nothing. Good to know. And yeah, so this is, there we go. Okay, so that works much better. Let's go ahead and retreat into the Celebi. Go for a Forced Breath onto the Genesect. Then I can just manually attach, and let's just end the turn right there. So yeah, that is a very solid first turn. We'll be able to attack, and my opponent will definitely eke this coming turn. I'm really hoping to get a Plasma Energy so that I can bring up the Cyndaquils, because the second the Cyndaquils are dead, then there is nothing my opponent can do. Well, like, the Reshiram's will run out of steam. Oh, he top-decked a Collector. Are you kidding me? Man, that is lucky. That is so ridiculously lucky. I'm sorry. That's, ugh. And is able to get 3 Cyndaquils, so even if I knock one out, I can't do anything. That's stupid. I'm sorry. That's so lucky. Because, like, my opponent had nothing going in top deck into that. That's ridiculous. Yeah, sorry, I'm a little bit salty. I'm trying to play some TCG because I've been playing some draft format today. And I got absolutely hacked out of my mind. Like, I got frozen 3 times, got crit a couple times. Like, I'm salty today. And alright, let's just end, see if we can get a Plasma Energy. We do not. But we can knock out the Cleffa, I suppose. So let's just go ahead and grab a regular Grass Energy that I can play onto this Genesect, because my opponent doesn't have anything set up just yet. Let's do this. Do this to get rid of any chance of the ability to status me. And then let's put the Reshiram potentially in range of 2 Megalo Cannons, I suppose. Let's take a prize, and there's the Plasma Energy. That's 1 turn too late. I really would have liked to have knocked out a Cyndaquil. And, well, I mean, he promotes a Cyndaquil, but, I mean, he has enough going on that... Okay, so he starts powering up the Reshiram. I really, really want to get my G-Booster. Like, if I can get my G-Booster, this will be a phenomenal turn, because I will be able to knock the Reshiram out, bring that up and knock it out. And he does end me, so, okay, come on. Come on, G-Booster. That's what I want to see. I want to see that G-Booster so that I can knock this thing out. And unfortunately, that's not the case. But what I can do is retreat into... Escape Rope into Celebi. Put an energy onto my other Genesect. This is a really bad matchup for Celebi Genesect because of weakness, obviously. And yeah, this is going to be tough. So he does promote the Reshiram. Okay, he is going to Outrage for weakness. That's fine. How do I want to do this? So let's go ahead and Junk Arm. Get rid of both of these to thin out my deck a little bit. Let's go for... No, I don't want the energy search. I want the switch. I want the switch. Let's switch into Celebi. Go for Forced Breath onto this Genesect. Then let's Escape Rope into Smeargle. I would just really want to see the most cards I can so that I have the highest potential of hitting my G booster. So he does promote the other Reshiram, that's fine. I mean, I'm still looking for Portrait. What does he have? Has an Oak's New Theory, that is fine. That's actually really good for me because I still have the chance to draw into the Skyla, which will find me that G booster, and unfortunately does not. So I'm kind of just gonna have to go all in on this. Put this here. Bring up the Reshiram. And then let's retreat into Genesect. I forget that the Smeargle glitch is still going on where if you've portraited but haven't used your supporter yet, you can't end. Oh my gosh, there it is. So that is fantastic. Let's go ahead and G-Booster. Get rid of both of these. I'm getting rid of the Plasma Energy because I'm able to Shadow Triad that thing back later. And let's just hope that he doesn't have like 2 Typhlosions immediately. Because that would actually really, really blow if that's what happened. What I can do this coming turn. Okay, he's building up the Reshiram. He's gonna put a Reshiram back onto the bench. That's fine. How does he want to play this? He's gonna Junk Arm. What does he have? Might go for a Clefairy. I mean, he does have the free retreat with Cyndaquil. I think he might be going for the Clefairy right now. Or the Cleffa, sorry, not Clefairy. The Cleffa in order to be able to Eek, which would, yep, there it is. So that is a good play by my opponent, and then is going to Oak. Actually, what I can do is, I can do something kind of cheeky here. So he's going to Pecom for a Quilava, that is fine. What I'm actually going to do is start trying to double Megalo Cannon the Cleffa. Because if I can do that, then I will be able to... Yeah, he's going to Eek. That's fine with me. I will be able to take 2 prizes this coming turn, because what I'm going to do, Junk Arm for a switch, and then go into Celebi. Yeah, let's Junk Arm for the switch. Go for both of these. Oh, I should have grabbed the Shadow Triad last turn. Crap. Or this turn. But what I can do, go into Celebi, switch, go for a Forced Breath onto Genesect, go for a Plasma Energy. Yes, I want to Red Signal up the Quilava, and then if I can get another Plasma Energy, I will be able to win the game later. So, okay, so that's fine. Let's play this. Just get the... Skyla, there it is. If I can keep that, let's go for this. I don't want to play it. I just want to thin my deck out a little bit. Go into this Genesect. Go for a Megalo Cannon. And then knock out the Quilava and get 20 onto the Cleffa. That way I can snipe it down later in the game, hopefully. And really just kind of banking off the fact that, okay, so I really need that... Plasma Energy right now, because if I get it, okay, so I'm like, it's reassuring that my opponent doesn't have anything going right now, just because he's gonna reversal. What's he gonna reversal up? He's gonna go for probably gonna go for this one. Yeah, that makes sense. Then he's gonna end me down to 3. Well, I mean, I should have enough to work my way out of this, I would think. That is fantastic. That is absolutely fantastic. So he's going to Lost Remover. That is fine. He's going to Eek again. But now what I can do... Yeah, I can... This is going to be a very, very good play for me. Very, very good turn. Because I will be able to bring up a Cyndaquil. And then let's retreat into this guy. Go for this. Yes, bring up a Cyndaquil. And then I can Megalo Cannon, still have the G-Booster for later, and booyah. So let's Megalo Cannon, knock out the Cyndaquil and the Cleffa, so take 2 more prizes, and we are in an absolutely amazing spot. because my opponent not only has to hit a reversal to bring up my G booster Genesect, he also has to find a way to get a Typhlosion into play this coming turn. Yeah, so he has to have Typhlosion and reversal and an energy in order to bring up this Genesect. But even then, all I need is just a Junk Arm to bring back my G booster. And there's the DCE. Is he just going to Outrage? Because there's a Cyndaquil. And I don't think my opponent has it. My opponent realistically might not. He's going to plus power. He's probably just going to go for... Ooh, there's the N. Oh, boy. Okay, does he get the reversal Rare Candy Typhlosion? Let's see if he gets it. Because if he doesn't... And actually I top deck into Jirachi. So, yeah, we are going to be able to win the game right here. All I have to do is retreat into Genesect and then go for a G booster, knocking out the Reshiram, and we actually are able to come through and win that game against what's actually a relatively tricky matchup for this deck. I mean, it's, yeah, normally pretty tough to do. And, ooh, what do we get? I think we get a Gardevoir right now. I think that's the... Yeah, that's definitely what the prize is. So we get a non-full art Gardevoir GX. Unfortunate, I already have my set of 4 full arts, so that's kind of a sad time right there. How are we doing on the challenges? I think I have a grass challenge going. Yeah, we're getting really close, so I'm definitely going to try to finish that out in this live. So wow, that was instantaneous. That is fantastic. And we go up against Sasuke 1110 with a pure normal deck, really hoping this is Snorlax Stall, because if that is, then Virizion really just shuts that down completely. So we do lose the coin flip. What my opponent... Okay, so my opponent does go first. I would think with Snorlax Stall you'd want to go second. And we both are going to mulligan. Wow, I usually don't mulligan that much with Celebi Prime Genesect. All right, please, there we go. That is what I like to see. Start with the Celebi, hoping that I can get a Dual Ball or something like that so I can get a Genesect so I can start powering that thing up with Forest Breath. I have the Sky Arrow Bridge, and I'm at least going to get one more card, if not 2. So, okay, 1, only 2. And unfortunately, it doesn't look like my opponent's using a super competitive deck, so we might just have to use this as a way to finish up the daily challenge, and that's not what I like to see. We get an energy switch, which I can just get rid of, and then Junk Arm for, which is what I might do later. My opponent is going to grab a Juniper. I was kind of hoping for an N so that I'd have a higher chance of grabbing a Genesect. But I mean, either way, like, I can't complain about this hand, just because, I mean, I have a Sky Arrow, have an Energy, have a Celebi Prime, I have a Supporter. So, I mean, it's really not the worst thing. My opponent is clearly playing a Lopunny deck. I'm wondering what it consists of. I mean, we won't be able to see what card they grab with the computer search because, I mean, it's computer search. Like, you don't get to see what your opponent grabbed. And that's part of the beauty of it. And we do see a Hypnotoxic Laser, so this actually might... What I was kind of thinking is that I just attach the energy, and there's the end, so that's relatively nice for us. Hopefully I can get a Virizion and an Energy Switch, because, well, I get an Energy Switch but no Virizion. That is not good. My opponent is going to Level Ball. Maybe I can... I don't know, if I can get like a... If I can get a Dual Ball, that would actually be amazing, because with the Escape Rope, I'll be able to get out of there. And I am poisoned. It's not a huge deal. So what I'm going to do is do this for Juniper. That's fine. That's definitely nice. Play that. Play this here. And then Juniper away my hand. Hopefully draw into a... Well, not any of these. That's really unfortunate. Wow. But what I can do is just go into a Celebi. Is there any way? Nope. So what I'm going to do is probably just Skyla for a Dual Ball this coming turn so that I can do some stuff with the guys that I have on the field. Hopefully, like, man, just getting all 3 of my Celebis early, that's cool. But why are you catching up Celebi? It doesn't make a difference. Oh, boy. But he goes, yeah, he catches up my Celebi. Actually, not sure why I played that switch. I still have the... Okay, let's see what this Lopunny does. I should have seen that earlier, actually, in all honesty, but that's fine. Your opponent does 16. Your opponent switches with one of... Okay, that's weird, but, I mean, I have free retreat, so I'm not overly concerned But here we can just go for a Skyla, go for a dual ball. Are there Genesects? There is a single Genesect in the deck. Wow. Okay. So let's go ahead and dual ball. Hopefully hit, please. There we go. Okay, I was about to get kind of worried right there. And then what I can do is just play the Genesect down, Junk Arm, get rid of both of these guys for the energy switch so that I can put this onto something useful, like the Genesect, play the Force Breath onto this guy, and then energy switch. Yeah, let's go ahead and energy switch. Why the heck not? Onto it. And boom, end the turn there. We just need one more energy in order to be able to attack this coming turn. Really not worried about my opponent's deck because Genesect can just one-shot them, but at the same time, my opponent is getting ample time to get set up. So a little bit worried about that. He's going to Charon for 3 cards. Maybe I should have kept that N. But I mean, I don't know. I just kind of like the oak. I like the sound of the oak. And Plume Fossil, is there an Archon? This is like Lopunny Archeops? That is so weird. Pokeball fails it. That is, I mean, that's kind of what you expect, Pokeball. And my opponent just has no energy in play right now. So this is like a, this is a cool, I guess, Lopunny deck. But yeah, I mean, I'm not going to waste time. I don't need the red signal. I'm just going to go ahead and oak, see if I can get, man, there are just no Genesects in this deck at all. Actually, you know what, let's, for the time being, Forced Breath onto Genesect, so that I have that in case my opponent has like Lost Remover or something like that. Let's Megalo Cannon, target down a Baneri, and I guess that's all I need to do. So we take our first prize. There's another dual ball. I mean, I guess all of my Genesect are prize. I forgot that there was only a single one in the deck, but I could have potentially gotten like a Virizion or something like that going. My opponent does not promote the damage Baneri, which really works out well for me, because all I have to do is just keep targeting that thing down with Megalo Cannon, and eventually I'll be able to knock it out. And we do hit 1 out of 2. Man, these dual balls are giving me anxiety right now. So let's play this down here. Let's go ahead and energy switch just to have a single energy on the Virizion. That way I can attack if I need to, and play the Smeargle. And I'm actually going to hold on to my entire hand because I have the plasma energy in it, and I want that to bring up this Baneri if my opponent does end up evolving it. And there's a Genesect. That's what you'll like to see. Just a little bit too late. But yeah, exactly like this. If my opponent brought up the Baneri, I would want to be able to bring up the benched one, knock that thing out, and then knock out this active one with Megalo Cannon. Never mind, because my opponent plays Potion. Forgot that I saw that because Potion's not a good card. But either way, still really not sure what type of deck my opponent is running, in all honesty. But let's go ahead and just end, because I don't like my opponent having that big of a hand, because that's annoying, to say the least. But I'm going to hold off on playing the Plasma Energy. Let's go ahead and Dual Ball just to thin the deck out a little bit. Yeah, let's grab a Jirachi, so that I can grab like a Plasma Energy or something later if I need it. But then let's just Megalo Cannon, knock out both of these. It really doesn't matter which one I bring up anymore, just because I have finally knocked that out. And I have now completed the daily challenge. I needed 10,000. Wow. That's like a weekly challenge. I needed 1,000 damage with Grass-type Pokemon, and we were able to complete that. So now my opponent is just attaching to Baneri, and we are going to be able to knock that out. Oh, there's an Ultra Ball. Guys, we have an Ultra Ball. So, Devolution, like, I really don't get what my opponent's deck is. Like, I'm legitimately baffled. Because, I mean, we see Devolution Spray, it's clearly centered around this Lopunny, but I'm not sure what the strategy is up. There's the N. Is my opponent going to be able to get more than just Lopunny on the field? Because if not, we will be able to just easily knock that thing out and win the game. We get the G-Booster and a Healing Melody. Gets Tails, but now that I have the G-Booster, I might as well just attach that, go for no kill like overkill. Am I right? Get rid of both of these and end the game by knocking out Lopunny. So, yeah, we are able to take that game. We are able to complete the daily challenge. There we go, get my coins, and yeah, let's see if do we quite get there? Nope, not enough. Only a 4-win streak, and we are so close to 2,000 tokens. I know that's not a lot, but I spend them like I have a hole burning in my pocket, and I know this is going to be short, but I'm sorry, guys. I'm really swamped with studying and all of that, so I do apologize, but nonetheless, hope you guys enjoyed a sort of expanded game and 2 legacy games, one actual real game, so yeah, my bad, guys, but still, hope you enjoyed. Like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff, and this is Styx signing out. Why not? See you guys.